Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a while since I have filmed or uploaded a video, and I have a really good reason as to why I have taken a small break. I want to say it's been about 4 or 5 months roughly since I have filmed a video, and the main reason for that is because my husband got a new job a couple months ago, and so we've kind of been adjusting to that, and he absolutely loves his new job. It is in the same field, so it is a really good opportunity for us. And the biggest reason as to why I've stopped filming, and kind of goes hand in hand with the job, is we relocated. It wasn't just a small move. This was a pretty large move. We moved across country for this job. We moved from Arizona to Ohio now. So if you've been following my channel, my family and I, we've lived in multiple places. We have lived in Florida, Arizona, and then my husband and I grew up in Southern California. So we're used to the warmer, hotter climates, and now we have moved to Ohio, which it's now in middle December now, not even early anymore. We're not far from Christmas, and so we've moved to a cold climate, and we are absolutely loving it. We are thriving. We are loving having all of the different seasons and being able to see the snow and actually bundle up, and we've just been loving the change. And not only us, our dogs are absolutely thriving. We have a huge yard. We pretty much live out in the country because there's not a lot around us, and we have this huge plot of land. And so everybody in the family is absolutely thriving. So we are so excited for this move. We are so appreciative. Throughout this whole entire time of switching jobs and moving, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our families and whatnot. So, we're just very thankful for where we are today. We have such amazing families that support us, and we're just thankful to be in a new home and a new environment and everything right before Christmas. So this is actually our 3rd time moving across country. Our first move across country was from California to Florida, and then from Florida to Arizona, and now Arizona to Ohio. So to say we're kind of pros on moving cross country would probably be an understatement. As many times as we've done it, and as many times, we have gotten really good at it. But do I ever want to move across country again? Absolutely not. It is a lot of work, and especially now that we have 4 dogs and a baby, it's extremely difficult. But, when you have to do it, you do it. And I will have to say some of our best times as a family has been driving cross country, because going cross country, we've been able to see a lot. And I want to say that we have probably seen more than half of the states in the United States just driving across to the various places that we've moved. And it's been pretty cool to actually see that as a family. We can say that, we travel with the dogs and the baby, and we just go across country, and it's stressful. Yes, 4 dogs and a toddler makes that trip super long, but it is completely worth it to see everything that we've seen. And there are sometimes going cross country that it's not as great, as great of an experience as you want. For example, coming here from Arizona, we actually got stuck in a pretty large blizzard in Kansas, to the point that we couldn't drive anymore. We actually stopped in a town that did not all their restaurants are closing. They had no more hotels or anything because of the storm. You know, everybody was trying to hunker down because the roads were just terrible. So that kind of forced us. We had to end up keep moving on until we found the next town. And it was a scary experience. Hi, sweetheart. It was a scary experience, but it was one that, you know, we experienced as a family, and it was pretty interesting now looking back at it, to, you know, to experience that and see that kind of stuff. And it is pretty, I guess I have to look at it positively. I look back at it and I think Kansas is really pretty when it's covered in snow. Maybe not as pretty as when you're driving through that storm, but you know, after it was absolutely gorgeous. But coming from the hotter climates, we were absolutely freezing, but it was still an experience that I will remember. But yes, so this was our third time going across country, and I don't think we plan on moving anytime soon. My husband and I sit here and we talk and we say that we just kind of want to settle here, you know. Ohio is not a place I thought I would end up, but it actually is a really beautiful place. Where we live is just absolutely gorgeous, and I don't think I would trade it for the world. Unfortunately, we did move away from most of our family, but we did, you know, come closer to some. So it's kind of, you know, there's pros and cons to it, but we know that California, where most of our family is, and the areas we came from, is just not feasible for us. California has been increasing in, you know, the price or the cost of living. It's increased tremendously, and I stay home with my son, and it's really hard to make ends meet in California if you just have one income. Now my husband makes, you know, he has a really good job, makes really good money, but still it's still hard. And so we ultimately made the decision again to leave the West Coast and come out here, and it's, I think, probably the better decision for us. So we are so excited to be settled and back into, you know, a normal routine. I'm still unpacking a little bit of stuff. Most of the stuff has been unpacked because the first 2 weeks here, we didn't have our stuff, and my husband did come out ahead of time before my son, me, and the dogs, because he wanted to find a house and everything. So he was out here for a good like month and a half before us, because he wanted to find the right property. You know, he didn't want to just shop on the internet and then turn out to be a house we don't like. So he did come out ahead of us, and actually he found, I think, the perfect house. So we were very lucky with that. So I think this is where we are going to be for a very long time, and I'm pretty excited about it. I really am. You know, I've always been one that I love to move and try new things and adventure, and I think this is going to be an adventure. From us, we're a day, you know, from where we are, we're a day's drive from Nashville, New York, Chicago, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on my channel or anything. We are huge Chicago Bears fans, so that's an exciting thing for us because we get to go up into Chicago and see Bears games, and and Nashville, we're huge country music fans, so we can actually go down to Nashville and go down, you know, Broadway and Nashville, and, you know, go to all the honky tonks and go to the CMA Fest, and it's really exciting where we are now. So I'm sure I've been rambling on for a little while, and I'm sorry about that, but we're just so excited. So I am planning on getting back into the swing of things, back into filming videos and all that stuff, and I'm pretty excited. You know, I have a new house and new everything, a new cleaning routine, so I can't wait to do those. I've also been, you know, dabbling a little bit more into beauty on my break. You know, I got a lot of eyeshadow palettes and different makeup for my birthday, so I'm thinking of doing a few more beauty videos, kind of like different eye looks and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I have some pretty cool things planned for my channel. So I hope that you guys are kind of excited to see that I'm back. If you have any questions or anything, please leave them down in the comment section below. And if you are new to my channel, I'm back. I'll be back to filming videos. So if you're new, then make sure to subscribe so you can catch all the new videos that'll be coming out. And thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.